So economics is physics and physics is law. Here are 4 laws of economics. Number one is that value of anything is going to be subjective. That the things, phrases like beauty is in the eye of the beholder or one man's trash is another man's gold, these phrases are telling us that different things have different value for different people. Not just humans, even electrons, they value protons. They are attracted to protons, and protons are not attracted to protons. Protons run away from other protons. So the value is subjective not only for humans and animals, but also for atoms. And this is going to be true for all of these 4 laws. That these laws are not just followed by humans, but also followed by inanimate matter. Number two, we have marginal utility, which you might have heard of things like the value of things is diminishing, or too much of a good thing is not a good thing. What this is telling us is that uh, the value of more quantities of the same good goes down over time. As the more um, as the more you have, the value of the last quantity is going to go down. If you have an abundance of water, water is not so important to you anymore. But if you live in a desert, water is really, really, really important. And number three, because we don't have forever, so if the same thing can be had quicker, it's going to be more valuable. And this is also called as time preference. And number four, we have the laws of distribution. No man is island on his own, or these kind of phrases. These are telling us that it's really, really, really hard to concentrate a bunch of resources in one place. It's hard to concentrate heat or matter in one place, and therefore you're going to have a little bit of a spread. And these are the laws of distribution: the power law and the normal distribution. And with these 4 laws, we can derive everything that goes on in the world. And it doesn't just apply to humans, it's going to also apply to atoms. And you'll be looking for, like, it would be hard to find exceptions to these 4 laws. And that's it. The one more thing I would like to mention about subjective value is that since we are not that advanced of a species, we cannot look inside the brain or look inside, and we cannot figure out why. We cannot figure out why something has value for someone, or something, some inanimate objects like an electron. Why is it attracted to proton? We'll never figure it out. So the only way we have to figure out the value of things is to look at transactions, to see what happens in the world. And when a person exchanges 3 oranges for 4 apples, at that time, 3 oranges for me were as valuable as 4 oranges for someone else. And we made that transaction at that time. So when we take into account the history, um, and look at a transaction which is sort of like a fact of nature, then we can make establish an equivalence between apples and oranges, as you can see. Therefore, um, we need to take into account what goes on in the world. We cannot just make up a theory. Okay, that's it. Hope it was helpful. And in the next one, I'm going to talk about how to apply this into our own lives.